Alright, hey there guys, it's Metro. We're back again. Little detour on the Legion stuff. Figured we're getting a little frustrated with it, so let's try something a little different. Never actually done this zone on Alliance. I probably would have done some of these quests back in Classic, as this is a very popular zone, but I don't actually know what the zone offers. Disgrace the Defectors. Yeah, I don't know. Probably Defius and Deathswallow. What the hell? I have no idea. Let's see what we got out here.
What can I do for you?
Guard Byron. Tabitha's farm. Deep in the heart of the swamp lives an old woman. Alright, so it's pretty, I know that name. I can't help but feel sorry for old Jim there. He wasn't always like that. Ran an inn out in the marsh for a while. Wonderful place. Look, I don't really want to talk about it. Bring it up with Captain Vimes if you have to. Station on the top floor of Foothold Citadel. Large barracks to the east of the Lady Janus Tower. Interesting. That quest takes us somewhere else in this zone. That's very odd. And Lieutenant Aiden. The Steam Wheel Cartels recently established a new outpost in the southern part of Dustwallow Marsh. Oh, Mudsprocket. Interesting.
See you around.
I thought that those were Horde-only quests. I never actually realized that those were Alliance. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay. And there's yet another quest. Traders Among Us somewhere. Where is that? Over by the flight path? Oh yeah, the barracks. I recognize that. I imagine the zone's very different than it was in Classic, but usually there's at least like one quest line that's the same as it used to be. Who's this guy?
You need something?
I'm working on a dish called Mudrock Soup and Bugs. Okay, Mudrock Tongues. I don't know what that is. Mudrock. So that's the turtles? Might be turtles. Anyway, the others should be much more approachable to get these last 3 levels here. I don't have to constantly worry about ridiculous quests that Blizzard didn't ever expect anyone to struggle with. Oh yeah, okay, wait, I think I know this quest. James Hiles is his real name. He's opening an inn at the edge of the Barrens. Wanted to make a nice place for travelers to stop over. Might be he was thinking too big, but the inn did do well for a while. Then we lost control of the roads in the marsh, and the ogres took over. James was too stubborn to give up his dream for safety within our walls, and the Shady Rest Inn was burnt to the ground. We're investigating, but we haven't had much luck. If you want to help out, see what you can find in the rubble.
For the Alliance. Well
Interesting. Shady Rest Inn. Cool. I definitely recognize that name. I don't know if that's... I remember that quest used to take you all over the world for Horde. I haven't really done these quests as Alliance, honestly, so... We'll see. It's part of the reason I like leveling these characters is because I'm basically playing the game for the first time on Alliance. Like, so many quests that I've just never done before. We still haven't picked up Traders Among Us. That's got to be maybe the Defius questline. It's a strange name for a questline. Oh, there's a bunch of quests over here. What the hell? God, this is such a great place too, I'll tell you what. It's basically like an Alliance hub, an Alliance city. The old lighthouse to the east hasn't worked for a long time, but Babs Fizzletorque has gotten it into her head to get it working again. I don't know how she plans to do it by herself, but she claims that it'll make the movement of ships and goods into the docks smoother, so I can't really object. Drawing duty on the docks is really nothing to complain about when you could be on the front lines, you know?
Be careful.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Okay.
You need something?
It's good to meet you. I've come to Theramore to help eliminate the problem of the deserters. Not only have some of the men abandoned their posts, but some have filtered back into town. These deserter agents are spreading lies and propaganda, hoping to convince others to join their ranks. They're at virtually every guard post throughout the town and the docks. Find them, expose them, and discredit them. At this point, anything more risks inspiring more sympathy for them.
Safe travels.
That's a good point. Wait, so this is done in the town? What the fuck? Wow, some very strange quests here.
How are you? See you around.
If you think you can stop us, you're mistaken, friend. Yeah, no, we're not friends. We're not friends. Never have been.
Good day to you.
I bet there's eventually going to be combat. Admiral Proudmoore? What is that about? Wait, what? Why did that What just happened there? Confused. I just Night Elf racial, then it didn't despawn. What? God, we don't do any fucking damage. But at least we don't. The main thing I was happy to get away from was this whole situation with what's her name? Mordretha. I don't know, Moderna, whatever her name is. I can't remember. Can't remember, but it'd be nice to just kind of be on my own for a bit, I think. I could have just turned her off, but to be honest, I'm not even sure I can kill mobs out there without her. Like, legitimately seemed like it was half my damage. Okay, we'll eat a cake. It's good to see you defending Theramore with pride, friend. When you're off duty, let's go to the inn. I'll buy around and we can reminisce about the old days. Wouldn't you like to bring those days back? I have some friends who know just the way to do that.
Hey there. Safe travels.
What does Admiral Proudmore have to do with anything? I don't get it. Who thinks he's not? Like, what the place is called, Oh no, I guess it's not. I thought it was Proudmore something, but Theramore Island it's called. It's so weird. I don't think Blizzard ever expected to properly explore Kultiris. It doesn't really make a lot of sense.
See
I love that the guy who gave us the quest is just being talked to by one of... Oh, Jaina's cowardice. Wait, what? The hell's that about? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I doubt Blizzard ever expected to fully explore Kultiris. Like, I don't think they wanted them to be, like,
What can I do
a
for
completely different race. That's what they are. They're an entirely different race, so doesn't really make a lot of sense. That guy's over there hostile. He's just waiting for me to come back and kill him, but won't be happening, friend. So we're looking for one more guy. Where's our guy? There's our guy.
Hello. Safe travels.
As long as... Oh, do we have to actually kill him? Yeah, probably. Yeah, it looks like it. It'd be so much easier to control the pace of combat, though, without having to worry about being, like, the CCs being broken and shit. It's so much smoother when you know that the mob is slowed without having to constantly check. It's a bigger deal than even I'm making it, I think, like, legitimately. Like, you can't reliably kite when your slows keep dropping off. That's not, you know what I mean? Like, not then you're just running, you're just sprinting. You're just panicking at that point. Okay, well that was Disgrace the Defectors. Is that literally it? I assume there's going to be more than just that. That's very strange. A quest done in the town. I don't think I've ever... Very odd to do that.
Good day to you.
Well done. I think we managed to catch them off guard. Their agents probably thought themselves safe within the city walls. Given time, the agitators will return and spread their lies again. We'll use the time you bought to shut out the deserters further. Okay, the deserter agents were doing far more than just chatting up the guards. We found... That's a weird thing to say. We found a number of leaflets the deserters somehow managed to smuggle in on ships in the dock. The ship used to transport the leaflets is still in Theramore at the furthest dock. You can sneak aboard and capture the rest of their propaganda. Be careful. The ship is manned by seasoned privateers. Wow.
See you later.
This is like actually a full quest line taking place in the town. Huh, this is crazy. I'm glad I came here. It's a pretty cool zone, to be honest. I quite like it. Privateer. Can we just sneak through? Downstairs? I bet it's right here. I bet we don't even have to get in combat. This is more like it. Of course, how are we gonna get out? I don't know. Other invis? It's only a few seconds long, though. We're gonna run. That's the way to do it. God, that's awesome. That's a cool quest. Fancy little quest there. I love that. I wish it lasted longer. The actual like blue thing around your character. What happened here? This is gonna break. Can't have that run up against that rock like that. What the hell's that? It's gonna break.
How are you?
Excellent. All that remains is to discredit the deserters so that they never gain a foothold in Theramore, and I have just the plan to do it.
See you around.
It'd be a shame to let these leaflets go to waste, wouldn't it? Yep.
Have a
This
good
is a
one.
rogue trainer as well. That's strange. Just a little creative ending. These are much more useful.
Hey there.
I've altered the leaflets you captured from the deserters' mercenaries' friends at the dock. Now anyone who reads them will get an entirely different view of the deserters and their arms. If we distribute these enough to the guards, the deserters will be too embarrassed to ever reestablish their presence. Why don't you get started while I plan our next move?
See you later.
I bet we could read it. Let's see. The text of these leaflets has been doctored to embarrass the Theramore deserters. What could I possibly say? What the hell? Who do we give it to? Distributed to who?
You need something? Be
What can
careful.
I do for you?
Do you remember the glory days of Theramore, back before Jaina made us give up the fight against the Horde? Are you sick of being told to stay your blade while the orcs continue to provoke us?
See you around.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, I'm not. Orcs are the good guys in this game, buddy. You look like an intelligent person. Why don't you read one of these leaflets and give it some thought? Hey, thanks. What's it say? To create a fund for the purchase of hair gel? I like my hair the way it is, thanks. I'd never join anything like this. Better keep this, though. It'll come in handy in the privy. That guy's not going to be happy. I love that. Like, I wish you could transmog like this. This is like some plate. I don't even know if that any of that gear exists, to be honest, but it looks like it's some mail, some plate, and a cloth
Hello.
headband.
See you around.
What's she going to say? The deserters seek a Theramore where citizens will be free to juggle at all hours of the day? What is this nonsense? What a bunch of lunatics. You actually believe this stuff? No, I doubt it. I think it's fake. Yeah. Are there guards on the walls? Oh, there's guards up here. Okay. Oh, a lot of guards.
What can I do for you? Well met. Farewell.
What do they say? I'd like to see some of the funny things. Dirt deserters juggles again. Hair gel. Okay, 2 for 2 on that.
Hey there. Have a good one. What can I do for you?
It's kind of a cool quest, to be honest. I certainly came to the right zone. To establish the chicken as the official symbol of Theramore? These guys are nuts. Yeah, for real. These guys have nuts. Okay, so let's go do things. A lot of quests all around this. This is actually a great zone. I'm really satisfied with this so far. On half a bar or half a level already, and we haven't left the freaking town.
Hello.
I thought I heard laughter coming from the barracks. Did you distribute those leaflets? Oh, not the barracks, though, no. That's a coincidence. Just as I'd hoped, I think it's safe to say any deserter agents who try to infiltrate Theramore will be laughed right out of town. Now that we've eliminated the deserters from Theramore, it's time to complete this operation. My local contacts have reported that the deserters base their operations in a ship moored on a small island to the southeast of the docks. Arrest their leader, Gavis Greyshield. Should cause the others to lose their will. Find him within the ship and convince him to surrender. I won't be surprised if he puts up a bit of a fight for show, but then surrenders when he understands he can't win.
See you around.
That sounds like what happens a lot, yeah. So that's over there. That's weird. There's also something over there, too. The lighthouse. Okay, these quests certainly weren't in Classic. Highly unlikely. We have to swim out there. Well, we do have the turtle. Turtle. This might be difficult though. God, I don't know, man. WoW really does a good job of capturing like life at sea, I feel like. You know, I bet there was a quest for deserters in actual Theramore Classic, and it was probably more about like the deserters that are out in the base, like the abandoned bases and stuff. Because this seems like, well, this certainly wasn't how it was, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, that guy's got one shoulder pad on too. That's gonna be possible in a couple weeks. It's 9.1 whenever that comes out. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is gonna be very difficult, I think, because we can't kite at all. And see, I just did it again. I just pressed the button so fast that I just wasted it. Yeah, I don't know about this whole not kiting thing. I just can't do it. I need to be able to kite. It's not possible. In fact, I've already pretty much killed myself. I just don't do anywhere near enough damage. And now we've aggroed something else. Okay, that's a death. Let's just invis and run out. Or not. For some reason that did not work. I don't understand why invis is not working on some of these pulls. Okay, so we're gonna have to clear the whole boat. I'll tell you what, man, these mobs that are just in these areas, like, yeah, it's certainly not surprising, but very, 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 very difficult to kill these mobs. Just cannot trade. I can't go 1-to-1 autos. I'll never do enough damage for that. Never, never, never do enough damage for that. Okay. So we're gonna have to take them out one at a time here. Gonna be a problem. It's always difficult to pull mobs on boats. If we have to, we could jump in the water. Mostly difficult because of the lip kind of line of sights there, you know? Alright. So yeah, obviously we're probably going to have to clear out every single one of these. We'll see. I don't know. The big problem I have, we actually had the same problem when we were doing a quest in Booty Bay. Might have actually been on this character now that I think about it. We had the same problem doing a quest on Booty Bay where there's simply just nowhere to fight. And there's nowhere to go. Now that we got that part of the boat open, though, it's a little bit simpler. A little bit more space there. God, okay. Feels like I do more damage per health as well, honestly. Deserter Lieutenant? What's this guy gonna be harder? Oh. That's not good. This is gonna, okay, that's in there, so that should be an easy pull there. Let's try to get it quick. Nope, of course not. Holy fuck, okay. Let's just go with this then, that's fine. Pastures, really, not for me, I'll tell you what. If we ever do another naked one, I think it's going to be a warrior. I've been wanting to do a warrior for a long time. I think that would be really interesting. It'd probably be the hardest possible naked leveling challenge too, because they take a lot of damage and they don't really actually have any self-healing or ability to kite, so you'd have to really plan it out. Maybe it would just be entirely boring because you'd literally have to not even be able to kill stuff maybe, but bring it out here, no problem. That's like a mix of leather, plate, and mail, I think, honestly. Those white shoulder pads I know are definitely a mail item. I don't think they exist as a plate item. And he's definitely got leather boots on too, you could tell. Okay, hopefully we're going to have enough time with all these respawn. Without these respawning. Any more mobs down here? Wow, really? Okay. Well, that's good. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Slow on first global. We have alter time. And I fucked it up yet again. I literally don't ever use that well, so I'm gonna have to run now. Oh, okay, yeah. We don't actually have to kill him. I surrender, stay your blade. I feel like we're getting ambushed. I will go with you, just spare my men. They're good lads who've only made a mistake. Right. I've already killed a fair amount of them, sorry buddy. I'll tell you, that's a good PvP talent, though. That has really helped with this playthrough. It's probably useless for actual leveling, but mass invisibility. You and your allies within 40 yards instantly become invisible for 5 seconds. The fact that it's instant as well is so fucking good. It's only a 1-minute CD as well. That's pretty nuts. Regular invisibility is a 5-minute cooldown, and it takes 3 seconds to get going. That's pretty nuts. Even Shadow Meld's a 2-minute CD, and you can't even move while you have that. That's an incredibly good PvP talent. And considering most of the value of it is the fact that it shields your friends, too. It makes them invisible, too. That's a very good PvP talent. Maybe we should go do this quick, too, huh? Well, quick, I don't know what this is. Is this island actually, like, anything in Live WoW? I don't know. It's something big and classic, although I honestly don't remember what. Something to do with the AQ event, I think. They kind of just started throwing stuff into that, like that time period. There's Babs Fizzle Torque.
help you?
Good. I can use all the help you can offer. My first priority is get the lamp relit. Collect 4 containers of thresher oil. I had a feeling it was going to be kill threshers. Had a feeling it was going to be that. This will be a little difficult in the water. Again, can't really kite in the water, but hopefully it won't matter too much. Don't know exactly how fast things can be moving through water, but... realistically, it shouldn't be an issue. Hopefully it's not going to be like 12 kills to get 4 things. I bet it is, though. Yep. Yes, of course it is. All right. The problem is getting mana back or getting health back. That's actually a big issue in the water. You can't eat while you're swimming. Oh, right. Okay, let's go get mana or food back. You still can't eat in the water, right? Yeah. Definitely not. Oh, maybe you... No, yeah. By the time we get to land, our health will be mostly back. There's a couple closer. I'll try to fight those. Just in case. Can we blink in the water? Not really. Kind of just sends us in a weird direction. Okay, so we'll just try to take no damage. Probably a good step. Wow. I guess it does work. It sent us really far, I feel like. How was that? Does that mean the boat's here? Okay, this quest kind of sucks, though, I'll tell you what. That's some very bad rate so far, drop-wise. Okay, we're 2 of 4 at least finally. One more, we'll probably have to go up and get some food. Nope, did pretty good there. Oh, 3 or 4 all of a sudden. Okay, not bad. Things are coming together. Okay, 4-4. All right, look at that. We just got a little unlucky, I guess, at the beginning. Oh my, yeah, you see that? I literally blinked backwards, like the opposite direction. Underwater quests. Not necessarily for me. I'm not great in 3 dimensions, let's put it that way. Side to side, I can move, but up and down too, not really.
Hi, how are you?
Bring dastardly denizens of the deep to dirty Michael Crow on the docks. You know, it's amazing what you can find in the old lighthouse. After I lit the lamp, I noticed the book in one of my old trunks up there. Dastardly denizens. Why, I think I might swoon if I ever saw one of these. I'm sure it's good for a laugh or two, but I simply don't have time for reading right now. You know who might enjoy it? He collects old
Bye
books.
for now.
Strange quests. Very strange quests. How the hell did we get up? Unsure. But I assume we're going to turn Disgrace the Defectors in, and then we'll probably also get like the Terror of Theramore. I don't know. Maybe that's also going to be done. Unlikely. There's probably more quests for that. Here is the book guy.
Looking for something specific?
Fishing trainer.
Have a good one. Good day to you.
You don't get experience from fishing, right? What it'll be today, the snook is quite good. What the hell does that mean? The chick from Jersey Shore? Well, now that was thoughtful old Babs to send over. Sailors didn't just make it all up, you know. I don't know if you've leafed through it or not, but there's a book, a lot of truth to the tale. Oh, let's take a look. Mighty creature's maw open wide. One of the most frightening creatures I've ever seen with my own eyes is Tethir. I've only laid eyes on the beast once, and I count myself lucky. It was a dark and stormy night. Through the swirling seas and driving rains, the beacon of Theramore's lighthouse was barely visible. We did our best to steer towards it. Suddenly, the beast burst from beneath the waves in front of our ship. The mighty creature's maw opened wide, tossing bolts of icy water towards our vessel. Those terrible jaws clamped down on the bow of our ship, tearing it from the hull. Sailors and cargoes were thrown violently into the sea as the remnants of the ship disappeared beneath the waves. The last thing I remember was flying from broken hull, hitting the inky waters and plunging beneath the waves. The world went dark, and I thought for certain I'd draw my last breath. When I awoke in Theramore's infirmary, I knew someone had to tell our story. You might want to stand back. Fish gutting's a dirty job. Okay, talk to Nat Pagel. Oh, that's interesting.
Have a good one.
Natty Pegs is up here. What the hell's this man doing? He's over there. I thought maybe that might be the name of a rare, but I don't. Oh, I don't even have. Wait, did I turn it off? That's a big issue if we're gonna quest here. I probably turned it off because it was annoying as shit in Legion. Yeah, definitely turned it off. Still, nothing named Tethir anywhere near. I thought it might be. Huge Claw. That's a great name. Okay, anyway, let's turn this one in.
Hey there.
Gavis's request isn't as outlandish as it might sound. With the proper handling, Lord Jaina could return the Desires to the fold, but that is her decision, of course. It's been a pleasure working with you. Without your help, I doubt the operation would have gone so smoothly. When I make my report in Stormwind, it will be with you as the mage who ended the deserters' threat.
Safe travels.
Well, that's nice of her. It's very nice of her to do that. Another quest.
Can I help you?
Speak to Swamp-Eye Jarl. Swamp-Eye Jarl. fellow the locals known as Swamp Eye Jarl lives alone in the swamp. Sometimes he took over Swamp Light Manor. Okay, I remember this guy as well. Okay, we have a lot of quests in a lot of different places. Let's go to Natty Pegs first. One of my favorites. I'm surprised they actually expect you to swim. Now there's a rare over here. Yeah, okay, I might see it. 574 days ago I last saw it. That's a long time ago. That's actually not that long ago. Wonder what I was doing on that day. Going to Ani? This is actually how we used to go to Ani. There's like a little ramp here that you can go right to Ani's lair. Oh god. Oh god. Do I die from swimming? Good thing for invis. Natty Peg is looking low res. What's he up to today? Why is he not in Pandaria?
How are you?
So you want to know about sea monsters? Well, I'll make a deal, but it's going to involve a lot of alcohol and some embarrassment. Found a copy of this, did you? Well, I can tell from experience it's all true. I've even seen a few of them with my own eyes. Smear Pagel's fish-faced, extra strength on yourself, then swim into Tide Fairy Cove. Okay, well there's all kinds of mobs over there. What is this? What does he want us to do? He's gonna summon a mob, I guess, huh? Probably gonna have to clear this out if we're gonna fight a mob, but I imagine yet again we're gonna have a lot of trouble in the water. All of these mobs that you try to fight in the non-kiteable area is extremely difficult for us. Alright, we got that damage on the actual boss thing that we're gonna fight. We would have been in good shape. It tells you everything you need to know about the Modera situation. Like, her Frost Nova was DRing mine so severely, and I just used 2 back to back there, and it didn't DR. So it's like, what? What's even happening there? I don't even know. Okay, so is the rare there? Yes, Lord Angler. Finally worth killing a rare. Oh god, it's got a lot of health. Relatively good space to kite. Does a lot of damage too. Oh no. Yeah, dead. Just let me fight in areas where I can kite normally, please. It's crazy, man. The amount of deaths we've had to just not being able to kite is really insane. It's got to be like 50% of our downtime in this last 5 hours of gameplay. I don't want to skip on quests, but like really I should not be fighting anything that's in water or in caves. If there's a quest that takes me to water or cave, it's like, okay, we're not doing that quest. Is there any way we can get... I don't even think we can get up here, honestly. but let alone far enough up there that we can fight it. We can definitely get up there, but yeah. Not quite. Nope. Okay, but I think we can probably get it to land. We'll see. Okay, we should be good if we can actually get this thing to land and keep it on land. We'll use both of these defensives, and then that's it. Actually, it completely out of mana too. Oh, I thought it was running. Or I thought it was evading. What's it doing? It just fleeing? Okay. Well, that's fine by me. And we got cloth shoulders that we didn't actually have. Oh, nice. Those are good. Very good. Got that transmog, no problem. Alright, so we've now cleared the area. Let's see what occurs. Technically. What? What are we supposed to do? Swim in the deep parts of Tide Fury Cove. I think maybe we have to go in further. So we have to fight even more mobs. This shit is on a fucking huge CD now. What the hell? I guess it doesn't matter. We still have it. I have no idea. Okay. That would probably be what we were after. We have to play very smart now to not die here. See, I just literally did it again. I mean, that needs to have some kind of CD on it. That's kind of ridiculous. We don't spawn a second shark. That's it. We don't have to loot it. Get that invis off. Get on the turtle and get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go around just to be safe because these mobs are pretty close to aggroing, I think. And we should be 43, if not after this, very soon. This feels like a classic quest, though, honestly. Having to fight all this stuff in the water like this, man.
Hey there.
Not bad at all, but you know, I think I'd get a bath in as soon as possible. Now, about your sea monster. Help yourself to a brew or two in the meantime. Tether is certainly real, and he lives in the waters off Theramore. He has a thing for bright lights. If you light it up, he'll come back, but no one in their right mind would do that. So that must be your plan. It's been good sharing a drink with you, but don't blame old Nat if Tether really turns you into fish bait. If you're going to do this, make sure you consult Mage or Mills at the Theramore docks.
Safe travels. You need something? See you later.
Surely there's more to Nat Peggle being here than that, right? Is that it? And then like it just sparked some meme like the man crick shit? Just like a single quest and then people like latch onto him. I bet he was also like max level fishing trainer at one point too. Natty pegs. Alright, so anyway. I guess we'll check this out. I don't know. A lot of quests in a lot of different places. It's a fun little zone though, I'll tell you what. I quite like it. Can we get up here? Nope. Can we get up here? Okay.
Hey there.
Well, it sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. Tower of Theramore. Sea monster, no, we're not going to risk the safety of our... I've ordered our best marksmen to prepare, their artillery, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to order the lighthouse lamp illuminated. If Tether does attack, it'll be your job to operate the mortars and take down the beast.
See
Oh,
you
that's
around.
cool. Is this actually a... Oh, okay. So we don't even have to attack? There it is. How does this work? Why do we care about this? Like, what's the point in getting this thing out? What are we doing here? 269k, yeah, okay. Better hope it doesn't aggro. They're still running to their spots? Is that what's going on? Oh. It's one of these. Oh no, 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 no. What is that? Unsure. Dude, I have no idea what's going on. Are they attacking it as well? Oh, do we have to like draw him to certain... Yeah, probably. I'm not sure if I'm actually taking damage from this or what, but... He's killing the marksman. Does it take like a while for them to respawn? Or no? I feel like I can just sit here and wait. Holy fuck. Why does that happen? Blink is so buggy. Okay, well I don't have any idea what's going on here, but it's going well, I know that much. We should probably just mount up. What am I doing? He's not even, I'm not even in combat. Can I click this while I'm on my mount? No. I guess as long as I keep running from one to one, he kind of comes over and attacks the one that you're shooting him from. Okay, that's it then, right? Oh, that was a strange little quest. Definitely not in Classic. Fucking fireworks. Great, 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 great.
Can I help you?
Well done. I'll admit, when I first caught a glimpse of that beast, I had my doubts about our ability to defend the docks. You held it together. Alright, well that was an interesting quest. 43. Seems like a good place to end it. Let's do that. We'll break that off from the next part, and we'll be back. Next episode, we'll be doing more general stuff in the zone, but a little interesting quest. What is this? Let's pick this up first. Actually, no, we'll pick this up in the next episode. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.